There are many reasons why you should always use a business email account for work, as opposed to your personal email account. In this video, we'll run through the top 7 reasons why. The first reason is professionalism. Emailing from a personal email address looks unprofessional. All large, medium, and even most small businesses send out their emails from their own domains. Personal email accounts are often associated with spam or scams, as they're free to use. If they get caught being used for illegal activities, there's no financial loss for the scammer. Some businesses will outright block emails from these types of email addresses, or at minimum, they're more likely to be flagged as spam. Reason number 2, to prove you represent your business. If your email service is set up correctly, a recipient's mail system can confirm that the email they receive was definitely from who it says it's from. Emails from project5.co.uk can be confirmed to come from people that work at Project 5. If one of your colleagues contacts a client, that client will immediately know that they work with you based on their email address having the same domain. If your business does not have a business-specific email domain, there's nothing stopping a third party from creating an email account that matches your free, personal domain and speaking to your clients, masquerading as a staff member. Number 3. Brand ownership and cybersecurity issues. With a free service, there's no guarantee of service. The provider could decide they no longer want to service you. They could reuse your email addresses as they see fit, cutting you off from all of your clients. And in the worst case scenario, you can be exposed to cybersecurity issues, as they could even start using your email addresses, impersonating your business. The same could happen if the mail provider goes under or is bought out. Your email address goes with them and there's no way for you to get it back, because you never owned the domain you were using for your business services. You were just making use of theirs. Number 4. Staff turnover and retrieving accounts. If a staff member no longer works for the business, an email address can always be recreated or retrieved, as long as they were using a business email account. Even if they left without handing over the password, an IT admin can reset the password to get back into the mailbox. This is vital because they may have important documents in their email folders which you need to gain access to. Third-party accounts can be recovered. If a third-party service is registered with a business email address, a password recovery email sent to that address from the third party is always a possibility, should the password be forgotten or, worse, maliciously changed. Some examples of third-party accounts where this may be critical. Example 1. Marketing accounts. If a personal email account was used to set up a business's Facebook account, and the staff member who set it up leaves the business, the ability to get back into the account should the password be changed or forgotten lies with that staff member. This can be a big issue if the staff member leaves on bad terms and wants to deny the business access to the account, or even ransom it back to the business. Example 2. Software registration and licenses. If a staff member enters a personal email address they receive with their home broadband to register a piece of business software that they are installing, they then move to a new house, which means for them changing broadband provider. They then lose the email address that was provided with no way to get it back. With the software registration webpage login being forgotten, and the email address it was registered to is no longer under the business control, there is no way to request a password recovery and the software may need to be repurchased. Number 5. Your mailbox password. Don't reuse it. Now you've got a business mailbox and email address, you can at least set the password to the same one you've used on multiple different accounts across the years, right? Wrong. If you reuse your email password multiple times, it's like putting all your eggs in one basket. If one of those sites or services gets compromised, then all of your accounts are compromised and open to a cyber attack. You may think, that's not a problem, I'll just change my password when I'm notified of a compromise. But you don't often find out about these security leaks until a long time after, and the damage has already been done. Number 6. Be vigilant. There are services that will alert you if your account has been compromised. Speak to your IT support team to find out more about these sites. But the best advice is to have a password per service, or at the very least per important service, is the way to minimise the damage should one of these leaks occur. Number 7. Password complexity. Even if you use different passwords for different services, unless you use a strong password, your account can still be compromised via them guessing your password. Robots can sit and try password one by one at a very quick speed, so unless your password is long enough, it could be guessed by brute force. Every extra character added to a password makes it more and more difficult for them to guess your password. Out of these 3 passwords that appear on the screen, which do you think is the weakest, the weaker, and the strongest password? Here's the answer. We hope you found this video useful. For more informative videos, check out our website. And if you'd like tips on choosing a strong password, head over to our website and have a look at our blog post or video on choosing a strong password. Thanks for watching.